This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. I am back on Titan. The storm from the last episode just ended. So I'm going to head back out and get to work. Save the good air. Now my goals today are to finish the machines and enclose this area so I can work when these storms happen, because they seem to happen an awful lot. So first thing I want to do is I want to make a tool maker. I think that's over here. Manufacturing, I need iron. Okay, so I got iron in my hand here. Let's go ahead and fire that up. And while that's working, I can bring that and that in here. That and that. Switch this out with cables. Switch this out with that and that with the sheets. Put that back and that back. And do that. Now I gotta wait for the tool manufacturing. Didn't need too much for that. Okie dokie, we're good. I only want one of those in case I get distracted here. Let me go this way. I heard that done. Now there's volatiles in the air here, and I've had that strange explosion last time. I think it was when I was doing gold. Let me finish this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure it doesn't seep into my doorway here, and I'm going to close that. And I'm going to go ahead and do the gold and see if that's what it was. If I get little mini explosions happening, then that's what it was. I say that's wired, that's wired. I don't see nothing. I don't know if it's temperature. Oop, nope. If it's temperature related or what, but I definitely had some bangs. Really hoping that I'm going to do, when I get the tool manufacturing made, I'm going to make as many free. I think it's 5 silicone each for each bomb. So it's only going to be 3. I'm going to make 3 mining. I'm going to have to go hit some silicone. And I gotta look for coal to determine if it is actually here or not. So I'm going to have to range a little bit further and see if I can actually find some coal. Boy, this is taking a long time. And of course gold's going to take a very long time. Oh, I only got 10 gold time. So as soon as I get this built, I'll stop the gold. Okay. I'm going to put that over here, wrong way. 1, 2. Now, this might set it off. If there is any, I'm going to go for this side. If there is any flammables in here, using that would definitely set it off. I'm almost out of cables. Yep. Okay. Screwdriver. And do I have enough cables? Probably not. Looks like I'm going to be the standard 1 short. Too short. Okay. I think I have some copper in here. There's some. Now, this is day 3, I've had 2 storms. So, letting stuff lay around on the ground is a no-no until I get this enclosed. Let's make some cables. enough, theoretically. Alright. Oop. It goes there. Goes that. Not that. And let's make these little mining charges here. I think it needs gold for them, no? Mining charge. Yeah. Oh, silicon. I'm sorry. I don't need gold. You tell me. Okay, well, that's all right. We'll just, yeah, eject that, take that, put it back. I'll need the gold eventually. And I gotta do the silicon, which also takes a very long time. So what I'm gonna do, matter of fact, I'll do that now while I know the storm isn't around. I'm gonna move this temporarily because I don't exactly need it where it's at. And I want that spot. Can I reach it? I can. So I'm gonna chuck this in the corner here. Stay. Okay. Connect it. Oop. Connect it. There. So that's... What did I just throw that for? That's sitting on the wire, which makes it hard to work on. That away before I... Okay, the silicone is done. I might as well... this in here, I guess. We'll work on some other stuff while I'm doing this. Alright. I can do 3 mining charges. I believe. These are the silicone. Yes, 5 each. So we'll go ahead and do them. And then I'm going to do some mining, and I won't really show that unless I find some coal, just to let you know if there's coal here or not. I'm hoping, because otherwise it's going to be a real pain to get steel. And I'm thinking there's got to be coal here one way or another, because they didn't give you switchgrass. All they gave you was potatoes, and you can't really... You can. It'll take you forever to make charcoal from potatoes. We'll just throw that in to keep it all in one stack. Do I have any copper? That might be in the other one. There we go. Let's bring that up here. I can close that. I'm not... You know what I could do? I need another locker out here. Be in the future here. Okay, pick that up just in case something stupid happens. This is kind of, like I said, it's hurry up and wait in this planet. Now this thing has survived 2 storms, so I'm not sure exactly what is going on with this. It's in perfect health after 2 storms. It's super crate. How's my battery doing? Oops, 1. Everything looks good there. Battery, I should probably run and get another battery.
Power low.
Yeah, I heard you. The battery goes down because I'm heating myself. Let's turn the temperature down to 10. And see if that saves me a little bit of battery. Oops, save the good air. Stand back. Okay, at least that didn't blow. I was kind of worried about that. Slow process. 80. Alright. Should have probably paused this just because it's getting kind of boring, but I wanted to make as many of these as I could, and there we go. Alright, so I'm just going to let that... Yeah, I don't care about that so much. Okay, so I'm going to let that run. I'm going to pause this while I'm mining. I'm going to range out to that ridge there. So that would mean my base would be 270-ish in case another crazy storm hits. I could turn the beacon on, but you can see pretty good here at night, so it never really gets dark, so I think I'll be alright. Alright, I'll be back. Excellent. Wasn't too far from the base, but there we go. I got some coal now. I have to do silicone on one of these. But I found coal, so I want to show you something too. I want to watch what happens after this thing starts pulling air back in. If it happens. It doesn't happen every time, but I'll stand here. Once the air starts going in, bet you $20 you see an ore fly back into the hole. Where is it? There it comes. Inbound. That's not how atmospheres work, I just want to say. It's kind of funny, though. Alright, how much coal did I get? I got some volatiles, too. It's not real impressive. Take the volatiles and why are the volatiles damaged? And yeah, I'll take the lead. I don't know why. Okay, so there's coal over here yet. I don't like doing this. Oh my god, it disappeared a big hole too. Easy, easy. Got one? I think I did. Look at how cautious I'm being. It just won't work. You just can't do this. I mean, I got the volatile. Well, I'm hardly even digging a hole. Come on. Okay, so I got 3 more, or 9 more, I guess. Alright, so, I gotta find some silicone. I'll do that next. And try and blow that up, and I'll be back. Alright, so I got 55, there's a silicone total on that. So I'm going to put that in there, I'm going to make more bombs. And go out and get some iron, some copper, and some gold. And possibly one more silicone, see if I can make the whole thing. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Here's my mining method on this one. I think it's actually going to work pretty well. But it's what I got to do because it's just too dangerous to not do that. So I'm going to go do that. I'll be back. And I did find 36 coal. I hope to find more. Because I can make iron with that. But I'd like to make more. So I'm going to throw this silicone in here. And I'll be back. The one comment I got was that I would blow cables. So far I have not. I suppose I probably could if I'm getting 6,000, but it hasn't happened in 2 storms, so I don't know if these storms are a little bit different or not, but so far so good. I mean, it is something I'm watching, and I knew about that, and I'm thinking it, but it has not happened yet, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'll be back. Okay, so I threw some gold in there. I am getting some little explosions now. Close the door. There's some little flames. It's very minor. But, so it must be, there we go, must be during the colder temperatures. It's not really doing any damage. Probably not good to have that right next to that nice little nitrous oxide there, but I'm getting, I don't know if you can hear him, but I'm getting, there it goes. Ooh, get that up before. And you see it does damage him a little bit if you don't get him up real quick. But there you go. So on Titan, doing gold in the atmosphere is a bad combination. It's just barely bad, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll be back. So these mining chargers are relatively cheap. I mean, the silicone is the most expensive thing. It's just 1 gold, 1 iron, but man, they take forever to print. So, like I said, that's why I'm pausing this, because I really need those. And this is going to take a while. So, I'll be back. Okay, so I got 11 mining charges. I was just coming in here to eat and drink before and get a battery, and of course I got another storm. So that's on hold now, but I did get 9, and yeah, okay, so I got a storm. I'll have to sit in here and hang out until it's done. I'm a little short on hands. I don't want to get rid of my tape. I don't need the plastic for a while. Put the plastic in there. And I'll put the suit down here. And dump the air. Reload my air, which I think will work for a little bit. What we got in there? I don't know. I think I still got enough in here for 47. And we'll eat and drink. I'll wait out the storm. I'm going to go mining. I put a locker out there just as before I came in. And I dumped all my ores with the exception of those which I think will melt in the sunlight. I'm not sure. They seem to melt in the sunlight. So I'll be back after I do my mining, and we'll see what I got, and then I'll finish up enclosing the outside part out there, because that's a big part of the plan for the future here, so I'll be back. You can see I got a pretty good haul on coal out of those 9. I did find more coal. And we'll put that right there. That's a prized possession right there. Got enough silicone to make more bombs. That's good. Got a significant amount of gold, which I'm going to hold off doing because I'm going to enclose this and start capturing that gas. And I got a bunch of iron. Iron is pretty easy to find here. Bunch of copper. 150 copper-ish. Did get some oxide. That was not intentional. It just happened to appear in a hole that I blew up. So I was like, well, okay, I'll take it. I already threw 1 iron in the system over there. I got some cobalt. I'll go take care of this power critical. That's my food and stuff. I'm okay. I'm in the normal mode, so it's actually kind of nice in a way. I didn't want to play this in the hard mode until I figured out exactly how it was going to work. So, give me a second here. Did I do that enough? I'm going to run in here, take that off, grab some water, grab some food, oops, grab some more food, drop that, grab some power. It's not so bad. You're not using much air here because there is no cooling, that's for sure. That goes here. And I can go back outside. Let's close that. Be easier to find it. And I could close that too now. Alrighty. Able to go there. Back. theoretically this might be the last time I have to do that, because I'm going to... Should have grabbed the iron frames. Oh, dadgummit. Sorry. I got iron frames. Not iron frames, iron walls, I think. And the glass. It takes a long time to pump this out. This problem should go away, because I'm going to use that room and keep it a vacuum. There's the glass. Iron walls. 20 of them. That probably isn't going to be enough, but I don't have enough sheets anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Stand back. Okay. So, let's see how many iron walls I need after this. So we're going to make iron windows. Oh, that actually worked for once. Alright, and we go up above. And I am too short, so I need 2 iron walls. Actually, I need 3 iron walls. Oh, I need 2 iron walls. I'm going to tear one of those out. Because this is going to be a door. This will be a... this, and then I got to fill these 2 in. I think that's the way I had it. Not that it matters too much up there. Alright, so that, and I need more sheets. Probably we'll go with 25 and see how far that gets us. And sheets. And of course it's going to go in the machine. But I can get started here anyway. Oh, I'm going to need more because I got to do the floor, don't I? Happened. Oh, it's just a button. Oh, I printed plastic sheets. Me. I did hit the button. Only thing that could have happened. Okay. I'm losing track here. Trying to do 2 things at once and it's not going very well. Come on, come on, come on. They really don't give you much of an aiming spot for these. That should be enough for now. Okay, do I have them all? I can check it when I put my glass up here. Good. That one done? Yep. Come on. Oh my goodness. That one I missed. I think. Yep. Come on. Missed that one too? Yep. Come on. As long as you do one of these in an organized pattern, then you're usually safe. Okay, so all that's done. Let's put the glass up here in case the storm comes. Might need a few more. Those up there to do the floor. I think I probably do need a couple for the floor yet. Don't do the wire. Although if you do the wire, it gives you an achievement. If you melt wire with a welder, these two anyway, used to give you an achievement. Congratulations, you screwed up. Alright. I believe my room is enclosed. Now I need doors. 2 of them. Be a nice little working area to start with. Alright, so there's the 2 doors. I need 1 more sheet. I believe it's 1 sheet to finish a door, which seems a little too easy. I hate to say that. But it is. There's one iron sheet. I did do the upper part of that, right? Yeah. Alright, so that is all I need for that. Now we gotta go to the pipe bender. And I need 2 vents of each kind. One can go here. Stop. One can go here. Come on, lay flat. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Put an amp or something there. Then the other kind. Passive, not passive, dang it. Active. Everything I need. These actually seem to get made a little bit faster than the other ones. They're not exactly the same. Far more complicated. One will go here. Yep. Go here. All right. So I may change this. I may actually take another one. I need another one? Probably not. Yeah, I think I do. What I'm going to do is wait until I get iron. We'll hold on, or steel. It's next on my list. So let's close that, get it out of the way.
Power low.
Let's get rid of this. Put that in here because I'm sure I'll use it again. Having some wires. Oh wait. Go up. I should be able just to go up here. That's the one good thing about manual doors. They're very forgiving when it comes to wires and pipes. Almost makes it worthwhile. That should have gone the other way. And that is the one thing that's a pain. Now I can't get to it. Uh-oh. But now I can leave things laying around in here because I have gravity in here. Is it still set for coils? It is, isn't that nice? There we go. Okay, so those are set up. Now, technically, I could evacuate this room. And I don't need any of these right away, so that's good enough. Don't think I need the copper, but we'll get it out of there anyway. Okay, it's time. Oh, time for a furnace. It's going to be a little tight in here, but it's room for expansion later. So, turn. You are in. Get the furnace. Take a while. How's my suit? However, see the little warning up there. A little time yet. That furnace is going to go right here. Like I said, it's going to be a little tight. You may have to open and close that door more than I would really want. You know what? I need another passive vent. Do I have enough? Yeah. So we can fire the furnace up. That's all well and good. The heat. Alright, let's get that out of the way. The furnace is going to go here. I can eventually... I call it an exploit, so I don't like doing it, where you put the furnace mostly outside. I don't like doing it. First off, it's in glass. I guess you could do that. But I could see doing it around a frame, but I can't see having something hanging halfway through glass. It just... I guess you could seal it. I don't know exactly how you would seal it. I didn't bring the pipes out, did I? How much has that got to go? Okay, so let's do that so I'm going to get one. But be careful, because now I'm pressurizing that room. Not much, but... Alright, so I need those. And this. Food's okay. Water's okay. Here's... Okay. Saved good air. Bag, because it's actually maybe even possibly a little more pressure. There's my furnace. I hate setting up furnaces. That is not the right way. Nope. 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 That's close. Okay, so... Oh, you little creep, you. This is why I don't use these buttons. There's like no rhyme or reason to them. Okay, good. Okay, that's upside down. There we go. There we go. That's the right way. That is the right way. That kind of looks like it's in the floor. Maybe not. Is that just sitting on the floor? Yeah. Is it 4? I think it's 4 sheets. I'm pretty sure it's 4 iron sheets. I'll be able to read. One quick enough. The wrench first. Yep, it is 4. Welder. Alright, so I'm gonna have the pipe sticking out the glass anyway. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, that would be storm 4 in 6 days. Shit whiz. Let's go down with it. And this is going to go into a... Probably not the best way to do this, but this is what I'm going to do. Nope, that is not the best way to do it. Well, anyway, I gotta make steel first, so... because I need an insulated tank to do what I want to do. Alright. That off. Grab my 50 coal, put it back up there, 50 coal. The iron, the iron, the iron, okay. And we take this, hold in here, so this shouldn't be a problem. I would say, let's do 4-2. Okay, furnace is fired. Throw that in there. 1, 2, don't take the 16, take the 50. Plenty of heat. I also got to do some silicone, don't I? Let's take the smaller stack. Oop, not now. Jeez, that would have been bad. Voila! Thank God. That was steel. Alright, so let's do a bunch of these ores while I have the furnace nice and hot. Yeah, might as well. I think that's all I wrote. Well, you know what? I might as well do that. It's not enough. I might have waited too long to do that. Yep. No, it's degassed. Okay. So I did get some silicone, so I can make silicone steel, that. What else do I need? Probably iron, but insulated. What kind of tank do I want? That'll do. I need copper, which is in here. I go through everything in there. See, now this is nice because I'm in a room where I can... Lots of pressure in here. Ooh, holy smokers. Ooh, that's getting high. I gotta vent some of this. I can put it... Well, I'm gonna have to pop the door. So we'll do this. That pressure was pretty darn high. The air warmed up. We'll get it down to regular pressure here. We'll close this back up. It's good enough. Alright. Phew. We'll probably go back up again. Where was I? Insulated tank. Oh, did I not get enough silicone? I did not. Crap. So I gotta heat this back up. It's closed. So let's try 1 and 1. If that does the trick. I think it's got to be 900, so I better do 1 and 1 more. Oxide. Volatiles. That's 16, so I'm okay pressurized. Alright. 1. No, let's do 2 of those because I probably got some oxygen in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I got the silicone, right? Yep. I hope the storm ends pretty soon. Pressure's going up again. I took care of some of it. I know the room's sealed. Okay, that'll work. Alright. Well, guess what? I have to wait till the dang storm ends. I'm not going out. I got a jetpack onto the roof. And I can't do that with the storm here. And the pressure's going up again. Could have hooked that pipe up. I wouldn't have to open the doors, but I didn't think of it. That's satisfactory. Come on, storm. Alright, let me pause it until the storm's over. Okay, finally. Now, it doesn't matter if I leave this open for now, so we're just going to open it up. So, the tank. We'll put the tank here. The easier way of doing this. There we go. And that can kind of just float there. Oh, it's in the wall. Try it again. There we go. Alright. So this will be an insulated pipe going through there. Let's see how we got to do this. I'm rethinking this. I made some insulated pipe on the... I gotta cool this stuff off to bring it in anyway, but I'm going to do that separately. I think it would be best. Alright, so I don't know if I have enough insulated pipe. I might have to make a couple more. I went to the wrench because I want to go this way. Maybe I should just use a volume pump. I think I will. We'll go like that. I did said I didn't want to leave things through the glass, and I'm gonna end up doing it anyway. Well, what do I need? One more, of course. Always one short every time you do something. Oop. Insulated pipe. I have to be careful because I'm using all my silicone. I kind of need to make more bombs to be safe from mining, so I'm not going to use this now. So let's take this out. I'll leave that pipe there in case I want to do something different to cool the air off. We'll figure that out here in a little bit in the next episode. So let's see. That up here since I'm going to need it anyway. Somewhere along the line, I'm sure. Okay. Cables. I don't think I have enough. Probably not. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I think I have to start from the outside though. I guess I gotta go up. That's gonna be unsightly, but trying to get things set up, sometimes you gotta do dumb things. Boy, that is a roundabout way of doing it. And guess what? Guess what? One cable short. Get the copper over there. Is it in here? It is. I'm only going to make one since in the interest of time here. Alright, so now, can I do this from in here? If I can't do it from in here, can I do it from outside? I'll set that up with codes. Yeah, I have to do it from outside. That's okay, 5 liters. Let's pump this out of the furnace and into that tank now. It is going down. Hopefully that doesn't overpressurize one tank. I don't think it will. What do we got in here? The battery's dead. I gotta go in anyway. The cold air got my battery. Probably got a dead one in there, don't I? And let's change this battery while I'm here. Everything else is okay. I do have an empty. Yeah. Be real quick here.
Air tank critical.
I guess I'm gonna have to set that up pretty soon too. It's probably not smart to do it that way, but alright, let's hook this up. While I'm thinking of it, and I can close the hatch and pull the air out of here. Just doing. Big look in here and see what I had. Got some oxygen, very little. Quite a bit of CO2, nitrogen. Oxygen's not a problem, CO2 is the problem. I don't have a source for it right now. I got 700 and it's going up, so almost a kilomole of CO2 in there, and the temperature is 313, so it's quite warm. But that's a problem for another episode. Alright. So, I think that's where I might end it today. I got my room built. I got my, I'm going to keep this at 0 so I don't get the big blast in here and Don't know if I'm going to need this one. So I might disconnect that one. And there you go. So this is going to be depressurized for now. But once I get enough oxygen and stuff, I'll put an advanced furnace in here and close it. And much bit worse here. Don't have to worry about things getting damaged or blown around or sitting on the ground here anymore. Because it's out of the storm. And with all these storms, I felt that was pretty important to get set up. But we're good to go here. This is just about empty. Probably slow down as it depressurizes. I can't change this from in here, huh? I'll have to put a dial up there and put an IC chip in there eventually. So there you go. Let me know what you think. This is different than what I normally do, but that doggone super crate is still there. Everything else gets destroyed, but that crate's like, screw you. Alright. That's it for today. Remember to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next episode. And I like where this is going. This is definitely a different base than I've ever done before. And it's interesting. This planet is definitely interesting. I would recommend playing it. So I like having this room depressurized, by the way. It's going to make going in and out of there so much easier. And this won't be a problem, because it'll be nil. It won't be minus something. So these pipes, I will throw some insulation on there shortly, but I want to make sure I have enough to make some bombs. What was it? Iron? I think it was. It's gold. Plenty of gold now. I got enough for 5, which is that's enough to keep me going. So we'll do that. Now it's 0 pressure in here, but I still have a little bit of temperature, so I got to keep blowing it out. There you go. Navy Old Salt Gamer. Subscribe, like. I'll see you in the next episode.